So, Magical Michael's been down, birding gifts, and I just watered up actually, just came down, been working late, and I'm going to be working late all week, so hence the dropping uploads. But he's given us the materials to make a step, or a series of steps, stairs, into the tiki hut, and I shall show you. There you go. I shall be knocking that into a set of proper steps later, but all the materials are there for it, look. Thanks a lot, Mick. Cheers, mate. Thanks very much. I don't know what these are for. Are these like some sort of grips or something like that? I'm not sure what they are for, but they've appeared as well. Those two green things. I've just missed him, to tell you the truth. He got off about 7:15, something like that, and I got down here for about 7:30. It's currently the Tuesday evening, Tuesday the 12th, I think, of June 2018. So yeah, what I've come down to do tonight to water everything up, because I haven't been able to get down the last couple of days. I think Mick's already done it, to be fair, but I'm going to throw some more on, or I have thrown some more water on them. And I've checked inside the poly greenhouse up there, and I've filled the trays up and everything inside the greenhouse. All the potting up that I did the other night of the tomato plants and all are in Mick's polytunnel now. And so when I did the potting up of this gear, it's now sitting in here. There's Totem that did not live up to his name. I don't think I'll be getting Totem anymore, although he's got a couple of little tomatoes, and I don't think he's going to be doing too good, this lad, this year. Doesn't seem to be performing as he should. And he's had the same treatment as everybody else. He's not had any sort of second-class citizen status since he's been here. He's had all the same treatment. I think the heat's got to him. I don't think he likes it. There's the aubergine, or one of the aubergines, the money maker. And there's his mate. But they're coming along nice. And there's one of the courgettes, one of the green courgettes. We have the other courgettes on this side of the poly greenhouse. There and there and there is a yellow one. Now down here is the cucumber. And I've tied him on again up at the top here, because he'd started to, when I watered it, it was still straight, but when I watered it, it fell over. I don't know what's happening with him, but I think he needs to be tied on as well, doesn't he? By the look of him, he's all floppy. Another capsicum. Yeah, I'll sort that out in a bit. I got some lettuces and some more cabbage, or is it cauliflower? It's cauliflower, I think that. And it was from the local Spar shop up at the top, and they were only £1.50 a tray. So I thought I'd get some of them while I was there. And Tumbling Tom, suffering again in the heat. Poor little Tumbling Tom. Yeah, something's going wrong with Tumbling Tom. I think he needs feeding, which I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to give him a top feed tonight. Needs something to perk him up. He's looking all droopy and flaccid. Tumbling Tom. Whereas once he was a frisky young devil. So we'll try and sort him out and rescue him. Okay, so I've got a bit more potting on to do. The Italian yellow pears that we've done from seed have produced rampant and abundant results, to the point where we've got far too many of them. So I've took 3 out, took 3 of the good ones out there. That was the mate of one of these, and I don't think it is actually an Italian pear. I think it's an interloper that's just got in with them. So he's going in here with the cabbage whites, which will be transported up to the top. One of them fixed itself to there and has shriveled in the sun, which is nice. I hope he does the same. Okay, so I'm going to put these on now, And I'm also going to pop the rest of them, which is the sweet pepper capsicum and the 2 chili peppers. So we have the red dragon. It's a shit accent, this, isn't it? And the jalapeno. Okay.
Oh, you got your camera again. You were talking.
Yeah.
She was talking to him.
I am. I usually talk to myself because you know what I mean. I get the sense. How's Bren? Were you doing them book? You get his shorts?
Huh? What do you want?
I could do with a couple of square ones. Is that all right, love? Are you taking them home? Here's Auntie Bren. Come seeing us. Go on, I'll have 2 of them.
Do you want 2?
Yeah. Do you want some of them big round ones?
No, them. You give me half them.
Yeah. You all right with that?
Yeah. I've got what I need, but I'm taking all because
I'm just going to pop them up. No, it's all right, love. So yeah, Auntie Brenda's gone. Give us them 2 square buckets. Well, rectangular really sort of thing, isn't it? And I'm going to be putting a couple of probably a couple more pepper plants or something like that into those. But we actually got plenty of buckets, to be fair. But I wanted to vary things up a bit, go a bit crazy, a bit wild. I've just earthed him up and put some bloodfish and bone in. He's the main crop, one of the main crop spud buckets. So yeah, so finally we've got these chilies. So it's the hot Thai dragon chili, and we've got the sweet pepper capsicum, jalapeno, and then the 3 at the back are these, which are Italian yellow pear tomatoes, which have come on from seed. Now we've got no room at all. Nobody seems to want them. Any of our neighbours down here seem to want them because they're all tomatoed up. But there might be somebody on the plots who wouldn't mind them. So I'm going to leave them up at the brew shed at the top for somebody to pick up, which we'll do now. I'll take you up there to the top because I don't think you've ever been up there. There they are, Italian yellow pear. I'll leave a note to say what they are because I've not got any tags. Well, I have got tags. I'm telling lies. I have got tags, but I've not got the pen to mark them with. So it's a bit more of a tour of Eden. Look at those swines. They're not the devil's bird though. I'm a big soft arse, me. I felt really sorry for that pigeon that the cat got, and so I've called a truce with the pigeons and just decided to exclude them from my joyous abode and just leave them alone and hope that they can crack on. I'm nothing against them, they're just living their lives really, but when they're eating everything that you've got, it's a right pain in the backside. And so they're very naughty. Steve's up there chatting some old lady up. I say old lady, she'll kill me if she sees this. Working his wily magic. Anybody wants any tomatoes? Italian yellow pear?
I've nowhere to put them, I'm afraid. That's a shame.
I'm going to leave them here at the top of a load here. Yeah. Alright, Steve.
Italian yellow.
Italian yellow. Do you want any? I'll stick them here on the thing here. I don't want them getting scorched or anything though, so I'll put them here at the sides here. Anybody who wants them can have them. I'll put a note on it later on, just for anybody who wants any.
I should have repotted mine and they've gone like bloody hell, so they're no good now.
Get some of them and replace them. Get them in. They're supposed to be nice and sweet, them Italian yellow pear. I've just got 3 in there, but I've no space for anything else now, even in mix, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I'll see you in a bit, Steve. All right. See you later.
See you.
Oh, they're bunny radishes.
Nice, aren't they?
They are. Just filming for YouTube, so I don't know whether you want me on it. You can be on if you like. So yeah, we're just going to go have a walk back down to back down to our little slice of Eden down here. It's looking very dark. I hope it's yeah, get up there, you. That's better, isn't it? Still getting used to the skills of the cameraman, boys and girls, because I'm essentially thick and like one of those Luddites. Look at that comfrey there. And Uncle Joe from Mexico's plot, which is looking luscious. So I'll just take you down onto Mick's. He's back now, Magical Michael. I just want to show you inside that polytunnel because I've not actually checked on how my tomatoes that I put in there are getting on. Look at his apples. Do you know when they hang over here, Mick begrudges everybody taking an apple. Every single one that goes, he seethes about it. His pumpkins are coming on there, pumpkin plants. Look at them. Peawags. Beetroots looking nice and cheeky. Anyway, we're not here for beetroot, we're here for toms, aren't we? Let's have a squint at the tom situation. Look at them, monstrous. Coming along nice. Plenty of fruits on these, Mike. Plenty of fruits coming. Hey, now that's just being ignorant, that. Look at that. Look at that, missus. It's turned around facing us in all its rudeness. God, they're getting big, these now. They're coming on, them. Another week, there'll be full-size cucumbers on there. But the fruit from the bottom up, I'm guessing. Being a newbie, never done it before, I would imagine, looking at how these are growing on, that's what's happening with these cucumbers. They're starting to set fruit now and everything. What's that one called? Spanish Tom. Spanish Tom? That's a curious looking beast. These were the rainbow ones. Now what they're going to do, I wonder. The rainbow ones. Not started flowering yet, but you got these seeds off the internet, and the rainbow, supposed to be all the colours of the rainbow more or less, as they grow on one single plant. Get different colours of tomatoes coming on them. Here's mine. All flowering well. Getting a wee bit droopy there. They need feeding. I'm going to have to feed them. I didn't feed them the other night. They need feeding. They do have bloodfish and bone in the buckets with them, but as the season goes on, they do need to be fed. They're getting a bit upsetting here, I think. It's not as cold as warm as they used to. But they'll come on. I mean, look at Mick's there. They're coming on. So they will. They just have to get used to it. You'll have to get used to it, my little mates. I'm sure you'll be fine. So I'm going to top feed those tomorrow night. I don't know what I've done with my tomato feed, but I have got the comfrey feed that I'm going to do a solution with, and I'm going to use that to top feed them. In fact, I might well do that tonight before I get off. But I do have to get back tonight. I can only spend really an hour down here tonight because I've got to log on again and get some more work done for work, the actual paid stuff. The distraction and detraction from the true purpose of life, which is growing organic vegetables. Unfortunately, you've got to work. Unless you drop the lottery or something like that, or you've got rich parents and you come from a privileged and entitled background, which I don't. Yeah, they need sorting out. There's something going wrong. But we'll sort them out. We'll give them some feed, some top feed, and see if they come back. They should do. They should do. They should be fine then. So I'm going to put some of the toms there. The Italian yellow are going to go in there, yellow pear. So that'll be on the next segment. Yeah, so there they are in. And there's two tomato Italian yellow pear variety. And there's the jalapeno that I put in here. I put the capsicum in as well. So that's what I've done in there. I'm running out of trays actually. If I can use this side that Mick's given me, that's fine. But I'm going to need probably another 4 trays. So it's £4 at Wilko's, that's 16 quid I'll need for that. Alright. And I found him, one of mine, that I forgot to put in the other night. So I'm going to have to water him and maybe leave him there overnight. I hope it's not going to be windy. Unless I put him in, I'll put him in there overnight if that's alright, Mick. I'll leave him in there. And I'm going to get some trays tomorrow and we'll sort something out. But yeah, I'm going to stick him in here. In fact, I'll do that now. Just in case we get the rainstorm that we've been promised. I'll stick him in there because he's a big boy and it's a super sweet 100. And I don't want him getting ruined because he's a nice plant. Top filming and all this, really good. Excellent filming. So I'll leave him in there overnight and I'll give him a good watering. And we'll see how he gets on in there overnight until I can sort something out for getting some more trays to put these in. Okay. So that's where we're up to tonight. I need to get that polytunnel on. The committee meets not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. Not this Wednesday rather, but the Wednesday after, so I've got to wait 8 days, hopefully, to get the permission for that. Don't think it'll be a problem. Really don't. But without the permission, I don't want to do it because that's the kind of person I am. There's always a chance that you'll do it and it'll be rejected, and that would be bad. So there's the there's the polytunnel. I've priced up the hoop that I need, which is 25 milli water pipe, PVC I think it is, or something like that, water pipe. And at plumb base it's 25 metres is 24 quid with your VAT on. Comes to £24. So I'm going to figure out how much I'm going to need of that. Probably going to need about 50 metres of that to get the big hoops done. Because I'm thinking it's probably going to be, it's going to be 5 or 6 metres per semicircular hoop. Yeah, so if you're going to put 4 in, which is probably what I'll need, I'll probably need to put 4 in, and the frame for the door and things like that I'll need to do. Framing for the door and stuff like that. Some bamboo or perhaps even 2x1 supports going across. I'll show you the build on that, because mine's going to be sort of like 9 feet wide by about 12 feet long. So 9 feet across the base and by about 12 feet long, and roughly 7 to 7.5 feet high in the middle. Unless I build up the sides and then come up over that. The taller the better really for these, because that's been the issue with the greenhouse, the poly greenhouse. But that was my stupid fault for putting the shelving in at 3 feet, leaving only sort of like 3.5, 4 foot for the plants to grow in. And when you take off the size or the height of the pot, you've only really got 3 foot tops of growing space or growing height, which isn't enough. So I'm going to bear that in mind. I'm going to get a similar setup to Mick's because I think it's a pretty good setup now, only a little bit smaller than his. His is around about 15, 16 foot long, something like that. Looking at it, by about 11, maybe even 12 feet wide. But yeah, that's where we're up to with that. So I'm going to water this guy in here and then zip him up for the night and let him have a nice little rest in there. But I have no friends, Daddy, who will speak to me. Not these creatures. They ignore me and hate me. I'm sure they won't, because you'll soon make friends. You'll soon make friends, Sweet 100. Won't you? I mean, there's some more tomatoes. There are different sorts of tomatoes. They're all different. But you'll get on as friends, won't you? Don't take drugs, kids. It's bad. I hope your week's going well, and I hope you're making plans for the weekend. And on the weekend, you will have a fantastic, fantastic time away from the mundane, run-down naffness that is a standard week, and you can make the most of your weekends, as we intend to do. Good luck, everybody, and good luck with your growing. I'll catch you later. Big Daddy Farmer, signing out. I'll leave you with the sunset again. How's that? Beautiful. Night, everybody.